There is nothing new under the sun. Those who fail to learn from history stumble along a forked tongue in the road, the art of the steel, the root of all evil. Lucifer slips another log on the fire. Ear cocked to the bully on the pulpit, that little man, thick black mustache, fist pummeling his palm, face orange with fury as he blames Armageddon on liberals, communists, homosexuals. Welcome back. It's Germany, circa 1933. Here's a banana for your republic. There is nothing new under the sun. Those who fail to learn, condemned. King Don, the art of the con, putting his cloak of unaccountability on. You reap what you sow. What could possibly go wrong? Philistine storm the castle, picnic on the White House lawn, yet you find it a hassle to blame the man behind the curtain, certain if you give him a get-out-of-jail-free card, well, what could possibly go wrong? You reap what you sow. There is nothing new under the sun. Not the first time an emperor with no clothes ordered the rounding up of scapegoats, while his minions humped the golden goose in broad daylight, silk ties to match their tongues, 30 pieces of silver for any who go along. There is nothing new under the sun. Those who fail to learn, condemned to repeat, repeat, repeat. Blame those people over there. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Eliminate any who disagree. Silence your neighbors, opponents in the name of free speech. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Wash, rinse, spin cycle. Repeat. Send in troops when all else fails. And it always fails. Nothing new under the sun. Man does not live by bread alone. Still, the belly-aching almighty dollar groans quid pro quo, leading back to Rome. Caligula stepping out of the closet. Nero twiddling his thumbs. There is nothing new under the sun. All men are endowed by their Creator. He that toileth, that fat furry cats and belligerent muskrats may soak up the sun. He that beggeth for bread, while Marie Antoinette's croon, let them eat cake. Do unto others before they know what hit them. Checks and balances, unbalanced and checked. You reap what you sow. All men are endowed by their Creator. Not the first time corruption grabbed hold of the handlebars, steering the pursuit of happiness towards a precarious cliff. Justice with its hands in its pockets, while love of money, the root of it all, rearranges the Supreme Court's docket. You can fool some of the people all of the time, and sometimes that's just enough. Now is the time for all good men, all good women, and children of pure hearts to come to the aid of our forefathers who art in heaven, having brought forth on this continent a new nation of the people, by the people, for the people, in order to form a more perfect union. The arc of the moral universe, though long, bends always towards justice, never just us. Power corrupts, and absolute power inevitably undermines our Father who art in heaven. Now is the time for all good men to come to the aid of their heart's conscience. The soul that knows the true root of it all is how we choose to treat one another, not who next we can beat down. First, they came for immigrants, the woke, those of Arab descent, transgender youth. How long before they come for you? Now comes a time to seek higher ground against that arrogant frown, swearing an oath to a constitution he systematically undermines. As loyalty, blind, whitewashes power's abuse, and whatever else the fox's news can make stick. Due process, rule of law raped by a felon's prick, while the Pontius Pilates in your Senate genuflect, Lucifer toasting marshmallows on the pyre. These be the times that try men's souls, the climate changing, forests on fire, global warming, the money changers deny. Silence is consent to a coming winter of growing discontent as advocates of me first turn their backs on we, the people, to build another biblical steeple, this one of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. There is nothing new under the sun. Man does not live by bread alone. Ask not what your country can do for you, but rather what you can do in order to restore a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, to choose the tired, the poor, the huddled masses, or the golden calf mooing, make America greedy again. Now comes a time for all good men to obstruct by any means necessary the snake that like hate entices us to forsake our better angels, that goodwill towards men, my country 'tis of thee, and love thy neighbor as thyself, shall not perish from this American earth, but rather have a new birth, or the land of the truly free, that this nation of, by, and for the people shall once again find its moral compass, its true north, and truly let freedom ring. There is nothing new under the sun. We shall forever reap exactly what we sow.